We're going to be simplifying using the quotient rule, and that says when you have like bases, you want to subtract exponents. But the catch is you have to know which of the exponents is larger. If, for example, in this one, the 8 is larger than 5. When I subtract 8 minus 5 and I have 2 to the third power, since there are more 2's in the denominator, the 2 to the third is going to be in the denominator. For some of you, that might be a little bit harder when it comes to fractions because you do need to know which fraction is larger. In this particular case, 2/7 is smaller than 2/3. One way that you could tell if it's not obvious to you is take 2 divided by 7 and look at the decimal, and 2 divided by 3, and you get 0.6 repeating. Look at the decimal, and you could see that this decimal is larger than this decimal. But now that I know that the exponent in the denominator is larger, when I go to subtract the 2/3 and the 2/7, I want to take the big number minus the small number. And since there are more in the denominator, the v to the power of is going to be in the denominator. So let's go ahead and take 2/3 minus 2/7, and I end up with 8 over 21. So this is 1 over v to the 8 over 21. In your notes, I would recommend adding in 2/7 is less than 2/3, or writing something just like a little arrow to the 2/3 and write bigger. Okay, so then if I do a similar one, first thing is to decide which exponent is larger, the 7/8 or the 3/4. The 7/8 is larger, but if you were really stuck, you could take 7 and divide it by 8, and you get 0.875. You take 3 divided by 4 and you get 0.75. Well, 0.8 something is bigger than 0.7 something, so I know this fraction is bigger. Okay, so in your notes, you might want to write next to 7 over 8, bigger. If what's the exponent in the numerator is larger, when I go to take 8 minus 5, which is 3, the 2 to the third is going to end up in the location where the larger exponent is. So it's going to be in the numerator, 2 to the third. So in this one, since the 7/8 is bigger, when I go to subtract the big number minus the small number, the leftover is in the numerator, and I end up getting w to the 1/8 power.